You have named your jobs very differently. You have named them as like AI agent, a digital growth hacker, blah, 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 and so on and so forth. Hackathon is a process which is driven on a technology wherein you just don't bring people together, you actually bring masses together on one platform for solving a problem. Yolearn AI. What's Yolearn AI going to get something for this world? Because this is what offline we have spoken about. But let the audience know, let people know about it. What's this Yolearn AI gonna be delivering? Usually what we see, even in a reel or somebody sees, or do chat GPT, blah, blah, today's new tools. I've done some tools learning, recently. But the question is that the engagement is very low. We wish you great luck and great future for building this, one of the global learning platforms, which eventually I'm sure a lot of us over here, the audience who would be very keen on looking at and using it. For sure, we'll catch up again so soon. Thank you, Kirti. Thank you so much. Today, this is our after lunch session today at GLA University. My next eminent guest today for the day is from Euphoria, Mr. Kirti. We are here to understand how this corporate is looking at having something new, something fantastic, something latest which is going to get rolling for each and every student in this world, not about just an Indian way of looking at. We're looking at what we are going to grasp in terms of the knowledge that is going to come from this technology driven challenge 2025, and it's named from the brand itself, which is Euphoria. So over to you, Kirti. We would love to know something from you first. Why you picked up, the name Euphoria? It's interesting, probably a question, and we named it your program from that. Yeah.
Right. So Euphoria is a portmanteau of two terms. One is the company Yolearn.ai, and another is the normal euphoria, like excitement or ecstasy kind of thing. So I want to build up organization or the company in such a manner that it creates euphoria for all the users, the learners, the employees, for all the stakeholders. So this is the theme I picked up. So euphoria is the excitement, the energy, the pleasure which we want to create.
So interesting, Katie. You're not picking the normal route which is available in the country for hiring, right? You picked up a campus selection process, and that too through an hackathon. So could you let us know and share your vision why you chose hackathon for your selection on for the skill process? Yeah.
Right. So when I started with my, you can say the product design or the planning part of my company, then I started looking for right fit. You can say the people who can fit into my vision. So I experimented with people who were like 8 to 10 year experience in software or something, who have reached to certain level. So I talked to them, and then I realized that these people are missing something which I am looking for, and that is the innovation. And AI is something which has recently 2 3 years, whatever knowledge which we see, it has developed in past 2 3 years only. So the traditional people who have been working in software industry from quite a long period, they have not either caught up to this spirit, or whatever knowledge they are having is not fit for me. So I was looking for people who are fresh with energy to learn new things, because AI industry is developing very fast.
Yeah.
So I need people who are quick learners, who are innovative, who are not going by the traditional routine, because the traditional way of doing things, the SaaS thing, this is what we want to change. So I want people who can think out of the box, create out of the box, and can learn on the go. They have to learn a lot, and then they have to implement it, and they have to implement it in a completely new manner.
Now that we have just set some mood, I would love to actually put energy towards knowing your brand, Yolearn AI. What's Yolearn AI going to get something for this world? Because this is what offline we have spoken about. But let the audience know, let people know about it. What's this Yolearn AI gonna be delivering?
Right, right. So Yolearn.ai aims to provide AI tutor for every learner, irrespective of their country, the language, the curriculum, the grades, or even the goals. So every learner get a tutor who can not only understand the context, like this learner is in grade 11 CBSE board, or this learner is in say grade 8 IB board, wants to learn maths, wants to learn science, have some interest in space exploration, wants to become a biotechnologist or something, whatever goal, whatever context, that AI tutor can not only understand the context, but also can understand the emotional state of the learner. For example, if a learner is, say, you can say, anxious before the exam, they can moderate their output, they can moderate their output depending upon that. They can, handhold the user and then bring them into the flow state or the learning state, whichever is required for the, that learning context. So that kind of AI tutor, which also understands the learner, also bring them into flow state for learning, and then delivers the output in a very engaging manner.
This brings to me to another question to you is like, what kind of students would be looking for this tutor? What age band or what classes are gonna be there in the first go and then scaling up to like?
Right. So every learner. So we are being, we are making the platform for every learner, irrespective of the background, irrespective of the grade. But of course, the early users, like you can say, the K to 5 segment is not which we want to start with, because that
Is
is
the
the age group.
K-12 then?
So it's more focused on grade 6 to grade 12, and just after grade 12, you can say the people who are sitting for competitive exams or who are preparing for college prep or something. So 12 to somewhere like 22, 23 years age group.
Fantastic. So is it that you are also going to get an assistance for your, like in India, we usually say people are preparing for GRE or maybe the SAT preparation or maybe for the NEET preparation, blah, 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 like that. Is it that this is going to be also there?
Yes. So your goal may be anything. Your goal may be you to become academic mastery on your school subjects. Your goal may be, so for some test prep, maybe JEE, NEET, UPSC, SAT. Your goal may be, apart from academics, you want to learn time management. You want to learn a particular skill, say reasoning skill or something. You want to, some life skills, for example, time management or something. So any skill, any test prep, any goal.
Interesting. Now we know that AI is going to be the next new thing and all. I'm sure you as an organization on your bigger picture dashboard, you would have kept certain things. The question would be that usually what we see, even in a reel or somebody sees, or do chat GPT, blah, blah, today's new tools. I've done some tools learning, recently. But the question is that the engagement is very low. They try to drop out faster. They want to engage, but in their own tonality. They don't get somebody to teach, or there is, the right set of people who are interacting with them. Is it the live people who are interacting? Is it an AI chatbot who is interacting? How it's going to be there for the world?
Right. So we have seen the pattern. Gen Z learners, which are like in 12 to 20-year age group. So they want something to connect with. Number one thing is engagement. So they need a platform which can connect with them. And the current chatbots which we see are totally impersonal. They do not provide any kind of closeness or emotional proximity to the learner. So that is one challenge which we are going to tackle with. Second is they want a platform which gives them a way to connect with their peer group. And number three thing, which is very much important, they do not want a long context kind of output. They want a real conversation. For example, we are talking to each other, or for example, a student is learning from a real tutor. So student is saying something, the tutor is saying something. So the conversation happens in bits and pieces, and it goes long. So multiple times, student and teacher are talking to each other. It's not one-way journey kind of thing.
Yeah.
So all the three things are being tackled in Yolearn.ai. Number one, there is a persona layer. So you are not talking to a chatbot. You are talking to an alive AI tutor. Alive AI tutor, when I say alive AI tutor, so it means there is a persona which is talking to you in a real-time audio or video. So like you have seen in Zoom Meet or Google Meet.
So it's like Mr. Amit would be there as a tutor for maths.
Yes. So Amit would be alive. It's not just sitting there as a chatbot and giving you some long context paragraph or something. So it's talking to you. Say, hey, Kevin, what do you want to learn? So Kevin says, I want to learn, say, probability in maths. Okay, so what do you understand about probability? Give me some examples. So kind of thing. So I say, no, I do not understand anything about probability. Let's start with the beginning. So this is
So
how
it's a voice and a chat both together.
yeah, voice, chat, and the video.
Nice chat and video. Fantastic. Okay, lovely. So now that we are here today, and since morning I am also seeing a lot of excitement going on, and I'm sure we'll show and share some glimpses around that to your audience as well. But my question over here is the way you have chosen Hackathon and you picked up the brand today, the W Elevate, how you have seen that this has been able to bridge you the gap, or is it not able to bridge your gap completely? What is your scenario like?
So these guys have done a wonderful job. So the problem, the challenge I was facing, that I was not getting the right kind of talent. So I initially I tried with many other platform like LinkedIn and all. So I gave this job vacancy and many people applied. They were industry experience and all. I didn't find the right kind of candidates. It was not about the CTC. I was not able to find skilled people.
Skilled people. Okay.
So when this where you elevate guys approached me, maybe some another context, then I got this idea like why not conduct the hackathons, and why not find the people who are like in college or just passed out from the college, have gone through this AI previous 2 3 years phase, have tried to learn, are trying to develop such kind of things, and then I experimented with them. I got first few candidates who have stayed with me so far. They have been the you can say the core team of Yolearn.ai. They have built the platform so far. Then after that I got the confidence that I should conduct these kind of hackathons with them, and the result is with you only.
So for everyone out there who is a listener, hackathon is a process which is driven on a technology wherein you just don't bring people together, you actually bring masses together on one platform for solving a problem. Problem statement can be yours, any problem, wherein it's not like how to make a new recipe, it's about definitely how to make a new process work. I think that's the whole idea about a hackathon, and people come prepared, deliver live projects, right, Kirti? People deliver right projects in a live room through any part of the country, or even now today, wherein the shortlisted people are sitting out at GLA campus and they are being interviewed, they are showing their final demonstrations, and that's what this hackathon brings in. So hackathon is going to be the next new thing in the course of time, how AI is going to bridge this whole program with this, and having people and partners like Kirti and definitely Yolearn.ai, it's gonna be tremendous. Now this doesn't only also stand only for just the startups, or maybe it's for each and every corporate out there. It's also for HR process or CHROs out there, sitting out there, who could take advantage of this and get the right skill for their own institution. That's something to know. We should know what we are talking about. Thank you so much. Coming back to you, Kirti, while you're building a global learning platform, we also look at there are interests and disinterests. Say for example, I don't like physics. So how would your program bring lot of advantage for that same student in terms of levels of learning, so that it is made easier for him in terms of knowing physics then, for example?
Right. So all the existing platform, what they do is, say, suppose you want to learn a topic, for example, gravitation. So you type in gravitation, Wikipedia will come detailed article on it. So if you write gravitation on ChatGPT, it will be bit better, but still it's a long context coming over there. It's completely theoretical. So what we are trying to build, it's kind of conversational platform where the teacher will ask like, what do you understand about gravitation? So have you what about a ball going upwards and gravity pulling its back? What about the satellites? How do it work? So it's a kind of deep exploration kind of something where the learner would be engaged. So learner is getting engaged not just through the conversation but also through the tools. For example, I've learned something and I want to revise it or I want to test it. So my AI tutor would be able to create the personalized learning content depending upon your strength, weaknesses, interest. For example, if there is someone who is in terms of hobbies, has the hobby of playing footballs, and now he wants to learn gravitation. So my AI tutor will personalize the content. So the quizzes would be based
So it
on
will keep understanding the
football
child
as
also at the same time,
yes,
and
yes,
that data remains.
yes,
Oh, lovely.
yes.
That's an
So
interesting
that
thing.
the memory and the context builds up over the time, and content would be personalized. So the tutor would be talking in terms of your personal hobbies and all. For example, the tutor is teaching someone with a football hobby, wants to learn gravitation. So when you kick up the football, why does it come back? So what about understanding satellite like a football? So that kind of personalization is there in terms of not just teaching but also creating the content. Content maybe quizzes, maybe mnemonics, maybe flashcards. There are several tools out there which can AI tutor can call autonomously, and they will be running on autonomous basis.
And there would be level of standards 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of, so that how you make from easy to harder.
Yes. So from novice learner to intermediate to some sort of advanced learner,
Advanced.
and our AI tutor will also track your journey over the entire learning path. So for example, you are good in a particular topic and you are weak in a particular topic, so they will nudge you. So they will nudge you over the time, and they will remind you like you have not completed that particular exercise, you have not gone to that topic well, so you need to revise that particular topic. So that kind of memory over the time, and bringing you over your weak topics, and building a complete report kind of
So
thing.
let's talk about one interesting thing. I think it's something you would really love to answer. It is that the current jobs are available, but you have named your jobs very differently. You have named them as like AI agent, a digital growth hacker, blah blah blah, and so on and so forth. How do you see that the new Gen Zs are seeing these as new names? Rather, in our early days, we had executive, senior executive, and like that. How do you see that is going to be a change and it's getting to an acceptance level?
Right, right. So these are not just themes. They have a, you can say the complete context is also different. So when I say the growth hacker, so it's not a traditional marketing role. It's a, completely new kind of role where you are bringing not just, awareness, you are building a community. So Gen Zs are, where are the Gen Zs present? They are, present in Instagram, they are present on Reddit. So these platforms are it's not just marketing platform where you can put on your ads and burning lot of cash and you get the users. In these platforms you have to build a community, you have to provide some substantial context, some sort of learning, some sort of engagement. Then marketing is a byproduct.
It's a byproduct, yeah.
Right. So these kind of people who can think of in terms of engagement, people who can think of community building, people who can think in terms of the Gen Z language, like you have to build memes, you have to create the indirect content, you have to create some sort of learning content, you have to engage them, you have to hook them, and then of course the platform will get promoted. So that is the core theme. So people who are like who are being there, done that kind of people who are also from Gen Z only. So the kind of people who can correlate with.
Last but not the least, I'll just keep it so open so that it's also for people to see where they can reach out. Is how would you see the technology platform you have used as a company in between as an intermediate, that people can think of using them in different manners? That would be great in case you have anything that you can speak about W Elevate as a process as a company, how they can be used.
So I have found this platform pretty much helpful for me, and the people are very cooperative. Say, they go to the extra mile. Say, if I have to, talk to them, if I have to ask some query, so even at late night, like 10 p.m. or 11 p.m., they will pick up the phone and they will answer my queries. And it's not just delivering this hackathon and giving me just connecting me with the right candidate. They understand the intent, and they try to deliver the output in terms of that intent, and they are pretty much committed to it. So I have been in touch with several HR agencies in my previous jobs as well, but I have not seen this much of dedication and commitment to the cause. So this is what differentiate them from others.
Oh, thank you so much. And I hope you have a lovely evening today. By today's evening, you have your right candidates, which we are definitely looking forward to. And we wish you great luck and great future for building this one of the global learning platforms, which eventually I'm sure a lot of us over here, the audience who would be very keen on looking at and using it. For sure, we'll catch up again so soon. Thank you, Kirti. Thank you so much, and
Thank
nice
you,
meeting you.
Amrish.
Pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much.